the United States has quietly sent a powerful new message to Iran. This week, F-22 Raptors from the 1st Fighter Wing at Langley Air Force Base in Virginia deployed to Israel. The advanced stealth fighters took off Tuesday in groups of 3, refueled mid-air by KC-135 and KC-46 tankers. After some delays caused by tanker scheduling issues, 11 Raptors successfully landed at an Israeli airbase, most likely Ovda in the south, while one aircraft turned back due to a technical glitch. This move is part of a larger ongoing U.S. airpower repositioning that began in late January, including heavy-lift C-17 and C-5 transports carrying equipment and support personnel. This is not a symbolic flyby. The F-22 is the most advanced air superiority fighter in the world, designed to dominate contested airspace, penetrate advanced air defenses, and operate undetected. Its sudden arrival in Israel dramatically strengthens American and Israeli strike options against Iranian targets. The deployment is a direct response to escalating U.S.-Iran tensions. President Trump has issued repeated public warnings to Tehran, giving Iran a short window to reach a meaningful nuclear deal or face bad things. At the same time, Iran has been conducting naval drills near the Strait of Hormuz and issuing defiant statements. The F-22s serve two purposes. They act as a powerful deterrent, showing Iran that the US can rapidly project fifth-generation air power into the region, and they provide Israel with immediate high-end reinforcement should conflict erupt. The timing is also linked to the upcoming round of indirect talks in Geneva. Washington is using every tool, military, diplomatic, and economic, to increase pressure on Tehran while keeping the door to negotiations open. The F-22s are already operational at their new forward base. US and Israeli forces have begun integrating them into joint planning. The broader US build-up continues. Additional fighters, munition stocks, and support aircraft are flowing into the region. Iran has noted the deployment but has so far responded only with rhetoric, warning of consequences while continuing its own military drills. The indirect talks in Geneva are still scheduled, but expectations remain low. Both sides are digging in. This deployment has some possible consequences. First, this deployment raises the stakes for Iran. The presence of F-22s makes any Iranian missile or drone attack on Israel or US assets far riskier, as the Raptors can quickly establish air superiority and hunt down launchers. Second, it strengthens Israel's hand. Israeli leaders now have access to the world's best air dominance platform, which could be decisive in any limited strike campaign against Iranian nuclear sites. Third, it complicates diplomacy. While the US says the move is purely defensive, Tehran sees it as proof that Washington is preparing for war. This could harden Iran's position in Geneva and make compromise more difficult. Fourth, for the US military, it is a major test of rapid deployment capabilities. Moving a squadron of F-22s halfway around the world on short notice shows the flexibility of American air power, but it also puts additional strain on an already stretched force. One additional point worth noting: this is the first time F-22s have been publicly deployed to Israel in this manner. The decision to send America's premier stealth fighter rather than more F-15s or F-16s is a deliberate signal of seriousness. It tells Iran that the US is willing to put its most advanced assets on the line to protect its allies and interests. The situation remains fluid. The F-22s are now in position, the diplomatic channel in Geneva is still open, and both sides are watching each other closely. Whether this deployment leads to de-escalation through strength or pushes the region closer to conflict will likely be decided in the coming weeks.